themselves so mightily, and they are able to ensure or entrench whatever they so wish in governance. And that is my own viewpoint. Because if I want to talk about the evil spirit thing, I don't want to single Nigeria out of it. Every nation has evil spirit. And every spirit, the scripture says, the spirit of a prophet is subject to the prophet himself.
All
so
right.
every spirit is subject to forces. But for me, the Nigerian government, come on, we should not just talk about that. Let's just try and work out what that is and see how things can change. But going that route might be a long talk.
Okay, moving on now. Still talking politics. There's a report that says that the People's Democratic Party's, that's PDP's candidate in Lagos State, dumps his initial running mate, Rhodes Viva, and barring any last-minute changes, the governorship candidate of the PDP may choose popular actress Funke Akindele as his running mate, and it will make her the second woman Nollywood person trying to run for governor of their respective states.
Obi,
why your voice come down?
Yes, my voice has to go down because I know that it will come with some backlash. But trust me, we've been there all this while. I will still remain. It is a disappointment that the Nigerian political space have been reduced to nothing but entertainment and jokes.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Come on. Hold on a second, Chuba, before you go any further.
Yeah.
Funke Akindele is an actress. King Tonto, is also an actress. Does not mean that they do not have what it takes. This is just part of what they do. I
want to believe that I'm the one to be answering your question.
If we go by, we're having a conversation. We are having a conversation. Yeah. If we go by that, many of these public office holders, we have not known them for anything at all prior to their coming in office. Many of them we don't know. We can't say this person was so and so before they became councillor or House of Assembly member or whatever. There's not one business you can point to that they built before they came into office. So what is so wrong in that?
Are you done? Can
I am done. Go respond now.
In fairness to you, what is so wrong is this. We have now started practicing a society or a system of win at all costs, without any recourse to capacity and personalities of persons. You talked about the antecedents as actresses. In the course of being actresses, they are both women that have equally grown to the age of marriage, and they have been married and they have walked out of their homes. In those days, we looked at political leaders as demigods because they had a lot of virtues.
In which days precisely? In which days?
Is that?
In which days that we looked at them as demigods?
Now you can find the next question. I want to put it straight to you that people still refer to their Wolowos, to the Nnamdi Azikiwe, to the Metafa Balewais, to the Enao Roads as icons and pillars of democracy.
And they were judged based on their marital status. Were they judged based on that, or is it because these are women and these are actors? Is that why Funke Akindele has built a business? She has a lot of people she's employed in the course of her journey as a movie producer and a lot of other things.
You asked me a question. You told me why did my voice go down. I told you a backlash was coming, and the backlash was coming very fast because it's coming first from you before it comes from anyone else, and I'm not bothered. Obviously, what I'm saying is this: even if it's a man, you by now you know me. I am one person who sees honorable members, and I will not even shake you when I know that you had antecedents of being a street boy, possibly a Yahoo boy known to
But they are there. But they are there. They are there. And a lot of these people, we do not know the situations in their homes. We don't know what we don't know what's going on in their families.
Ignorance. Yeah, it is better we do not know that they have gotten failed homes and of that nature.
But hold on a second.
Than for us to know and still saddle them with the responsibility of our leadership in a country as such, where we have more sane and organized people, there are no excuses.
I agree
for
with
me,
you.
I say that with every sense of humor. I might choose to be a party man tomorrow, but take it from me for free. Like you know for certain. the Toto DK thing is not a PDP thing. Now Funke's thing is a PDP thing. The president is an APC. That's to tell you how unpartisan we have chosen to be. We are looking for a better system. We're looking for people that we will call our governors and our deputy governors, and our kids to look at them and have every sense of admiration with respect, sincere respect for them. Not coming to make excuses. To start to try to say no, well, nobody's a saint, no human is a god. But trust me, we are supposed to be able to have some level of standards and repute that we should be able to pure out the public space. Then at the end of the day, we'll come out and say no, but they will tell us, did we not know? Or is that these are the excuses we made for Buhari? We knew all the excuses of Buhari. Let's not go back there. Trust me when I say that. It's an embarrassment of the entire process. And I wish that the PDP feels really woefully if it doesn't do that.
Okay, well, thank God you're speaking from your personal point of view. It's still the review on Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt, and we're looking at top stories today, stories that are making, stories that are trending, as a matter of fact, and stories that will continue to trend, stories that are eliciting reactions from every single Nigerian, both those resident in Nigeria and in the diaspora. And you get the chance as well to give your reactions. If you go over to our Facebook page and Instagram at Super FMPH, you can drop your comments there, and I will take them as well. Again, at Super FMPH, drop a comment. You'd find the post. You'd find much more than we have time to even talk about right now. And I'll be there to take them and to respond to your comments as well. All right, let's quickly do a rundown of the stories. And then, Chuba, you can react to anyone that you like. And I'm sure you would find quite a number. Okay, so let's move on. I'm disappointed with our intelligence system, says Buhari on Kuje prison attack. 64 Boko Haram suspects escape after attack. ISWAP claims responsibility. Freeze Kaduna train attack masterminds. US, UK warn residents against traveling near Kuje prison, and 19 states. Other VIPs did not escape during Kuje prison attacks, says NCOS. And let's just move away from this entire thing. Soldiers guarding vicinity removed 24 hours before Kuje prison attack. Peter Obi's candidacy is still contentious, says LP factional chairman. Fuel subsidy is a scam. I won't spend $40 billion on fuel, as federal government is doing, says Peter Obi. Will replicate my Anambra achievements on a larger scale. And this is also from Peter Obi. And there's a report that says the ballot is sexier than bullets. Election will validate Tinubu's acceptability in Southwest. Daura attack. Air Force deploys personnel. Fighter jet. Global Fund faults Nigeria's $19.6 million COVID-19 procurement. WHO says COVID-19 increased nearly 30% in the past 2 weeks. Abductors again threaten to kill train attack victims. Convoy attack, state police only solution, says Akeredolu. Court orders NIMSI to provide biodata of Ekweremadu kidney donor to AGF. And 2.9 billion naira fraud. Court grants Okorocha permission to travel abroad for medical treatment. We will participate in nationwide withdrawal of service. Blame high cost of production. And this is by Bread Bakers. Renegotiated agreement. We've done our part. Federal government delaying reopening of varsities, and this is by ASU. FEC, that's the Federal Executive Council, approves 22 billion naira for Nigerian Content Development Board. Oil prices drop below $100 per barrel, lowest in 3 months. And finally, again, federal government accuses marketers of orchestrating fuel scarcity. All right, Chuba, pick one.
Very quick one is the fact that the court grants Okorocha, what's it called?
Permission.
Permission to travel for medical treatment abroad. And like I said earlier, until we are able to pass that Segus Ogun bill with the attachment of both the medical tourism, we just keep running around the circles. For me, that's the only way the people and the leaders can in any way connect. Because obviously the leaders are having a field day. Now you're having a 2.something billion naira case
2.9 billion naira fraud. Yes.
To answer in Nigeria. The next thing you're talking about is your health. You want to go abroad to go for treatment. We that are in the country that have been treated in this country, we are not humans anymore. So I've said it obviously that in the same current, the Senate should have been able to have invited the presidency by this morning.
Again, but speaking about this matter, he's innocent until proven guilty.
We are not saying that. I've not said he's guilty. I'm talking about being a public officer and having an issue on ground that is still being investigated, but not being granted access to go out of the country for treatment. As if where he's going to, somebody is not saddled with responsibility
is who is alive that will stand trial now. Is it not the person that is alive? They've been going abroad for treatments now. So
the point I am making is this. It only goes as far as to let us understand how the system is collaborating with itself to engineer and embed failure for us. Allegedly. Both the judiciary, the legislature, and the executives, they are all working together.
Allegedly, and we don't have proof of that.
I am making a statement. I'm making a statement of fact so that when in case the police comes in now, NBC comes in now, I will be very honored to equally have a press conference to express myself even further. But because of time, want of time, let us let it slide. Now we're talking about the president talking about his disappointment. He has not talked about the disappointment of his own convoy that was attacked. Look, Malafia made a statement and he said 2022, these terrorists will be everywhere very close to Abuja and within Abuja. And at some point, the government of the day would abandon our duties, and when she just abandoned our duties, people would claim to be military incursion, come to take over, and people that are terrorists will take over this nation. We are seeing a semblance of that arrangement. And I am speaking with the utmost sincerity of purpose and calling upon everybody that's got a voice in this country. Most importantly, the Southern leaders. It's not enough for Kennedy to talk about state policing. Nobody's going to come and question any governor that does his state policing quietly in private. It's high time we understand that this nation is under attack, it's under a siege, and the powers that be, even from the presidency, needs to answer to these questions, because the attack on the Kuje prison clearly opens the door to let us understand that if authorities within the government were not part and parcel of the process, the terrorists are not supposed to have wind of the information that the security presidents have been called off.
All right.
And do not forget, this attack is equally very, very funny, because these VIPs of this attack none of them escaped. And so far so good, nobody was injured, as the report has not given us any.
Well, they have been. Three terrorists were killed. One NSCDC official was killed as well in the attack, and a few other people injured.
I want to ask: is the report you are giving to us on this channel, Obi? Is it the report from the Nigerian Defense Headquarters?
It's a national. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. You go ahead.
The report we have is that the attack was carried out for over 2 hours, 45 minutes.
Yes.
Without any incursion, and they selected people that they wanted to. They began to take their own, and prisoners had to flee, and some of them fled and came back after they've gotten their understanding that it was an attack, because they were bombed, gunshot and bomb blast outside of the prison facilities. What am I trying to say in essence? The terrorists that are looking for Nigerians to kill now see VIPs in the prison yard, and the VIPs were not attacked. They now came and look. I am saying it now, and I know that posterity will be the judge of every man's activity. And for Christians, we say on Judgment Day, we will be asked, we'll give an account of what we did. It is high time that the legislators and the governors from the South, or the leaders from the South, call the presidency to question, and there must be a discussion and a debate on these matters. If results are not made, the options have to be taken.
All right, thank you. Thank you so very much, Yuba, for your comments. And at this time, I'll be taking the reactions of listeners. So if you're on Facebook, if you have your Instagram account working, then leave me a comment at Super FMPH across social media. You can also watch live on Facebook and YouTube at Super FMPH. Phone lines are blinking, but join me 07050791-021 and 08117431-021. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Yeah, Super FM. Good morning, my sister.
Good morning, my brother. You have only 1 minute. Please make it count.
Yeah, I will make use of it. Maybe from Port Harcourt.
Welcome.
Yes, issue of the prison attack is unfortunate. And I believe well-meaning Nigerians will condemn it in total.
All right.
But how did this happen? In the center of unity, where Mr. President retired as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. And such a thing happened under his nose, watch. And there are security men, military men, at the entrance of that Kuje prison. Where are they? Who withdraw them? I believe Mr. President, the commander-in-chief, the army chief, the service chief, the DSS, the inspector general, and every other security agencies, they are aware of what took place in Kuje prison.
All right.
You know why I said they are aware? Let me prove it to you. These people kidnap train passengers and said the federal government knows their demand. Until they release their top men, they will not release those they are holding hostage. And he said the Mr. President will release them in that manner, and they plan this attack in this manner to release these
Allegedly.
people. And
All
they
right.
are telling us that they are not aware. It's unfortunate that we are in this part of the world and watching Nigeria is fainting. And that is my
thank
prayer
you.
for them.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Yeah, good morning, my sister.
Mr. Bright, welcome. 1 minute, please. Biko.
Thank you. I remember right. My sister, how comes, as your guest was saying, how comes are all those big wigs that were in that Kuje prison was not killed? How comes they were there? Nobody, all these ex-governors, all Bakarian and co, all of them were there. Nobody was attacked. My sister, it's only in Nigeria that such a thing will happen. A father of the nation, a president, waving at us, and travelers in the midst of problem. His convoy was attacked day before yesterday. I had a 2 person that died or injury. Nobody was not for presidency. Kuje prison was attacked. Our president entered plane and jet us, waving us the hand. Where is he going to? What is going to do in Senegal?
All
to
right.
do what? To represent to whose people? The
All
people
right.
that are being killed every day.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bright.
Nigerians that we have such a person as a president.
Your 1 minute is up. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Woji.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Buchi calling from Woji.
Go ahead, Buchi.
You know, yeah, I'm talking about the attack in the Kuje prison.
Yes, please.
And this is what we are fighting for. This what we are telling Nigeria and telling our Christian people that this country, the Boko Haram and the X-Men, they are coming to take over this Nigeria. And this is what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. But our people refuse to support this young man, to support this man, to fight for this, because very soon, my sister was saying that even you coming to stay in station, you are not safe. Even in this our Nigeria, very soon now, none of us are safe. Okay, can you imagine now going to Kuje prison, center of Abuja, with the whole security and the whole camera. This may go there and successful, operate for how many hours, and go successful. So tell me, are we safe?
All right.
This
Thank
is my
you.
suggestion this morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
The Real Gift, welcome.
Thank you.
1 minute, please. Thank you.
Canceling Senegal trip would have given victory to the terrorists. I think Femi Adesina, Garuba Shehu made that comment.
Yeah.
No vex, I beg. We heard the president's advance team to Katsina was attacked day before yesterday, or that same day.
Yes.
I thought he was supposed to go to Katsina. Now make the advance party they go that one to go clear the road. How come now Senegal can go, not Katsina? And in any case, if you tell us that cancelling your trip would have given victory to the terrorists, the way we did not the victory on them, then they see. Don't forget that ISWAP has that come out to tell us that they carried out that attack. But when it comes to the attack in Ondo State, up to today when we are you they talk, ISWAP never tell us that they carry out, but the federal government said that ISWAP. Now they call ISWAP name now. ISWAP don't come. We are waiting for
All
his
right.
response.
Thank you. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Sinedo, calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, you have 1 minute, please.
I want to thank God for my leader, Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why the Nigerian government is holding him. Because he has seen all these things that is happening. And that is what he is saying. That time will come, there is prayer that God will open the eyes of people to see the plans of these people. And the thing has started unveiling. You can't tell me that a Kuje prison in the heart of Abuja will be attacked and no account. And mind you, they said before the attack was taking place, the security, the soldiers that are mounting there was called off. I don't know if you are aware.
I said that in the course of all of this, yes, but go ahead.
Okay. To tell you that these people have an agenda and everything is unveiling. Now look at the president convoy was attacked. Too. That same president that his convoy was attacked. He never think or thought of going to that place or know how. He's a Senegal.
All right.
And the country we are saying that we have.
All right, your time is up. Okay. Thank you so
God
much.
you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
My name is Akanto. I'm calling from Borogun.
Good to have you on the program, sir. 1 minute, please.
Good morning, my sister. Yes, Okocha seek for medical treatment in diaspora. See, that is what the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria. Do you know that the president always go outside for medical treatment?
Hello? Hello? Okay, I think we lost you. But let me take comments on Facebook right now. Let's see. What do we have? All right, this one from Melu Baridigbo says, the president said he's disappointed about the security intelligence of Nigeria. And I ask again this morning, if him as a president with thousands security feels disappointed, how about me, another common Nigerian indigent or citizens on the street? May God help us in Nigeria. And I say amen, really. Okay, let's look at these comments right about now. There are quite a number of them, so I'm just going to face them. Okowa Charles says the current government security situation simply shows a high level of complicity within the federal government. It's no rocket science if you put 1 + 1 to get the obvious facts staring us in the face. Danny Chuk says, Obi, good morning. I'm just saddened by the latest development in the country. The attack on Kuje prison and the president-led convoy, I'm shocked. Well, the president has jets off to Senegal. I urge his supporters to remain calm, law-abiding, and not take laws into their hands. All right, thank you very much. Eddie Diong says, good morning, my name is Eddie Diong from Aleto. Kuje invasion, I'm disappointed with our intelligence sector by Mr. President. For me, Nigerians will continue forced insecurity until our leaders wake up from their sleep. I think it means to say Nigerians will continue to face insecurity. All right, thank you. Edison Ane says, ISWAP claims responsibility of Kuje prison if they didn't take 24 hours for ISWAP to claim responsibility. But we are still waiting for them to tell us who attacked Owo Church. All right. Noah Befi says, Kuje invasion, ISWAP claims responsibility, freeze Kaduna train attack masterminds. No one is safe again in this country. It's a total shame and embarrassment. I see more and more attacks because the terrorists are getting bolder every day. Koate Magnus says, how can terrorists organize, have weapons, attack security installations, and get away with it? What baffles me. Okay. Almost all the headlines is pointing at insecurity here and there. If you ask me, I will say a state of emergency should be declared on security in the country, while security chiefs should be reshuffled to checkmate the leakage in the security department of Nigeria. All right, one more call. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt. Hello, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is from Africa.
All right, go ahead, sir.
I want to agree with the president that our intelligence is well. I remember a certain Nigerian state that said, if the security policy breach for 24 hours, that question the government having must be involved. Because I don't think that the intelligence that we are paying to gather, that people are collecting that money, they're giving sufficient information to the frontliners to be able to make this place on board. It's quite unfortunate that we are living in this kind of society where our security situation has been collapsed. the Nigerian masses are living by the grace of God. You don't even know where you are going to be attacked in any moment from now. Nobody is longer free. I think Buhari should not be making that comment. Buhari must stand up and show character and capacity to put the insecurity position in Nigeria into stand.
All right.
So we can be able to. I think people are crying for that.
All right, thank you. 1 minute is over. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Yes, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Nda Simpa. I'm Oyibo.
All right, go ahead. You have 1 minute, please.
Yeah, please. Your guest here mentioned my last year. I think even before my last year, Nnamdi Kanu made this statement. They said his first speech, and they should kill him. Today, where are we? Please release the young man. Please.
All right, thank you.
And go and start for the problem.
All right, thanks. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Yeah, Mr. Zion, good morning to
Welcome,
you.
welcome. Go ahead, 1 minute.
It's unfortunate we are recording such incidents in this country. And even at a time like this, the House of Assembly could not speak or say anything. And this is not far from first that indeed an orchestration is a script that has been written, and indeed they are contestants. The federal government knows the truth of what is going on. But my fear is this: how long will we continue with this? And I'm so perplexed that, unfortunate, that an intelligent organization like the Air Force, and this going for this bandit, was busy bombarding innocent people. What country are we building for our children? Mr. President should be impeached. As long as President Muhammadu Buhari is still there, so will record more of these killings in this country. Mr. Zion.
Thank you, Mr. Zion. All right, I'll just go and take more comments. It's still the review, and I have only a few more minutes. Barry Foster says, election will validate Tinubu's acceptability in Southwest. Bola Tinubu is already an acceptable brand in the Southwest. Same way Senator Magnus Abbey is acceptable in Ogoni land. They don't need election to test their acceptability. They are loved by their people. All right. Monday Bako says Tinubu is not only acceptable in Southwest, he's acceptable in the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. Just like Senator Magnus Abbey of River State, when you get... All right, thank you. Chia Gozier says, we have come again, Obi something. Good morning. Kuje inversion, ISWAP claims responsibility. My thought exactly. These terrorists should be brought to book once and for all. I pray they don't enter a AMAC local government where more people are resident. Obedience is talking. We would replicate. He would replicate his Anambra achievement. Let's watch and pray. And please, Bread Baker should rest, though. It wouldn't be fair if they withdrew their service. Bread is a staple meal. Court orders grants Okorocha permission to travel abroad. The same court should also send an escort with him abroad because after his medical treatment, he might jackpot or decides to change his nationality. I don't trust the Senator Okorocha for one day. This should be a motivational speech to us. The ballot is sexier than bullets. I don't learn new word today. Only say I don't know who talk am. Indeed, we are tired of the system. Or be something. What I do not know now is whenever I want to cook beans, I go look for someone who has hot temper. All right, thank you very much for your comments. Last caller, good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bibo. Sam is my name.
All right, 1 minute, please.
I want to talk on this TJ prison attack.
Yes, please, go ahead.
When this our president was saying that attack on Boko Haram, the attack on the north. So this shows that he knows what is happening. To me, he knows what is happening. It's just honestly just crocodile tears. Crocodile tears. He knows what is happening at the north. So that's my thought. He knows what is happening.
All right, thank you very much for your comments. Comrade, please give us your last words.
My last words are free and simple. Every Nigerian should be disturbed. You should not sit on your asses as usual. And more still, every person from the southern part of Nigeria must be able to look at whoever you call your leader at any level and be able to ask the needed questions. The sycophantic followership must stop. We must speak up with a voice because whether we like it or not, little by little, some wicked people are beginning to invade everywhere. And if nobody does anything, I just wake up one day, I will not be here. It's important to know that.
Sad indeed. All right, thank you very much for joining me on the program today. I really appreciate your time, as always.
Always my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. See you later. Okay, so it is still the Super Breakfast Show. My name is Obi Ivy, and here concludes our conversation on the review today. And we've looked at some of the stories that are trending. Go over to our Facebook page and leave a comment, and I will take them. Okay, but quick music break right about now. Do not change the dial. Super 93.3 FM, Port Harcourt. I'll play you this one. It's just a feel-good song, and it's at Buga. Do not go anywhere.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
It's Super FM. Stay tuned.
Oya Claro Joe, who they breathe? This not Super FM. We don't show.
Hey, don't sleep, wake up.